So Oleksandr Usyk repeats his victory over Tyson Fury in their rematch. No need for a third. And for me, Tyson Fury did do better. I wasn't scoring the fight, and I'm yet to score the fight. But for me, Tyson Fury, his tactics were better. And I think him coming in heavier was actually better for him. He was able to be more of a physical presence in the ring. And there was one point in the fight where I thought, okay, Tyson Fury, looks like he's actually just going to walk Oleksandr Usyk down and make him work. And I thought, hold on, this is a little reminiscent to the Steve Cunningham fight. But for whatever reason, Tyson Fury couldn't sustain it. Now, this whole idea of Tyson Fury just needs to come in heavy and walk his man down was... It was cool, but not cool at the same time, because yes, in theory, a big man walking a little man down can yield results and success. But also the thing that many people don't seem to talk about is it's actually harder to walk down a southpaw. It's a lot harder to walk down a southpaw. And I know this because I box as well. Not at their level, but I do box. And I do know that when you're walking down a southpaw, it's a lot harder because of the angles. The lead feet are clashing, the lead hands are clashing, so it can disrupt the flow of your punches. And so if you're facing a southpaw who's using the southpaw angles to the absolute maximum and pinnacle, it's not as simple as put the high guard up and march down the southpaw, because the southpaw can use their lead hand to spin around your guard, and the southpaw can unload punches from angles that you might find hard to see coming. So Tyson Fury, it looked like at one point he was going to walk down the southpaw, but he wasn't able to do it and sustain it. Tyson Fury, for me, he did a lot better. He looked like his punches had more of an effect on Usyk this time, but ultimately Usyk was far too precise. Usyk was investing in the body. You know, he was investing in the body. He was putting money in the bank from early with the body shots. And I do think the body shots, although it didn't devastate Tyson Fury, they gradually started to slow him down over time. So it was repeat, not revenge. Oleksandr Usyk gets the win. And Daniel Dubois calls him out after the fight. I don't think Usyk should take that fight. You know, Usyk's not my friend. He can do what he likes, you know. But if I was Usyk's manager, I would advise him to retire. He's beat Anthony Joshua twice. He's beaten Tyson Fury twice. I remember back in the day, people saying, who's going to be the best in this era, Wilder, Fury, or Joshua? Well, Usyk's gone and beat two of those guys back to back. So for me, and he's beat Daniel Dubois, and he's cleared out the cruiserweight division. He's cleared out heavyweight. He's 37 years old or 38. If he sticks around, he will get beat and he will tarnish his legacy. So unless he has a financial incentive to stick around, he should retire undefeated. And then he could go down as one of the greats. In fact, he will. I was thinking about this. Many people are going to laugh. I would probably pick Oleksandr Usyk to beat a prime Holyfield. I would maybe not pick him to beat a prime Mike Tyson, because of the styles. I would possibly pick him to beat a prime Ali. I would probably pick him to beat a prime Joe Frazier. Oleksandr Usyk's up there. You know, he's up there. Lennox Lewis, a bit harder. Yeah, he's up there. Like, he would probably lose to some of these guys. I might not be right, but you know, I think he's competitive and can be compared to these guys. So I think retiring now is a good thing for him to do. Learn from the mistakes of those who carried on too long. But yeah, he gets the win. I don't think he should rematch Daniel Dubois. Some of these guys, these young, hungry guys, they could beat him because they have the tenacity. One thing younger fighters have is the tenacity and the bounce and the aggression. So I think Usyk is well advised to stop now, in my opinion. You know, retire as the best of this generation. Enjoy your life and your health. That's my advice if I was his manager. Now, very briefly, not Daniel Dubois, Dave Allen versus Johnny Fisher. For me, I wasn't scoring it, but again, I thought that Dave Allen won that fight. And I had a feeling that Dave Allen could, a prime, or not a prime, but a Dave Allen on top form, I felt could give Johnny Fisher problems. That was my opinion. Johnny Fisher, untested. Johnny Fisher a prospect, not the highest level prospect, but a prospect. I thought that a wily, hard hitting, decent head movement, underrated jab, Dave Allen on top form, if he turns up, he could cause Fisher problems. And that's exactly what happened. And he drops Johnny Fisher. And I thought he won the fight. So that's very, very. But I also thought when they were reading out the cards, when it went to the cards, I was like, when they split decision, and then it was like, and the winner, and I was like, Fisher. It's going to be Fisher. They're going to give it to him. That's what I thought. So it is what it is. Johnny Fisher, maybe he could run it back, but if I was managing Fisher, I would just let that kind of die out and not run it back. What else? McKean versus Italma. Italma did the business. People are going to say, wow, he did it better than Hrgović, and he did. But you also have to consider that younger fighters often have that aggression and that nimbleness and that bounce and that quick reflex action. So yes, he did a lot better than Hrgović, but that doesn't mean, oh, he beats Hrgović. Styles make fights, people. Younger fighters often have that sort of adventurous style about them, so that they put themselves in the position to get those early stoppages, whereas older fighters like Hrgović tend to be a bit more pedestrian, maybe a bit more managing their stamina and things like that. Because truth be told, when Hrgović did turn it up, he got McKean out of there. I felt he got him out of there pretty quickly when he decided to turn it up. But it's encouraging, can only be encouraging for Moses Italma, and I'm very excited to see how his future progresses. So let me know what you think about Oleksandr Usyk versus Tyson Fury 2. Let me know what you think about the undercard fights that I spoke about. And let me know what your thoughts are overall. Let me know, like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one.